probably Lori Leland. But anyway, I know Adam will be here at midnight with that brand new Today's Special. All right, we are in the house in this hour of time together, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Shannon. And don't forget, I've got my gotta have it, the lowest price on any laptop ever in HSN, well, certainly for this year, coming up in just a few moments. But now from Worx. Now, this is a company that I love. They are such an amazing brand. They stand behind their product like nobody else. And when it comes to the shrubbery, the hedges, the landscaping, you don't want to worry about electric cords. You don't want to worry about maintenance. You don't worry about hidden costs. You don't want to worry about, you know, something that's big and clunky and cumbersome. You want this rechargeable battery, go completely cord free to take care of all of that landscaping and trimming around your home. My friend Carrie is back. And Carrie, first of all, I appreciate you for taking time out of your Friday to do this. And I'll tell you what, even here in our studios, it looks like the Amazon has kind of taken over. We've got, you know, some abundant foliage. And I think about how much the landscapers in my townhome community charge. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but sometimes they miss spots, and I'm like, you know, you want to be in control. And this is a safe, a smart, a portable, a cordless, and a convenient way to get that landscaping look that we want, isn't it?
Yeah, and first of all, there's no place I would rather be than with you, Shannon, on a Friday night. Otherwise, I've got 4 teenage boys in the house who are very needy. But you know what? Your plants are needy as well. And you nailed it, right? I mean, you can do it yourself and do it better. But in the past, we have had cords and we have had these scary things. So let's cut the cord, let's get rid of that. And yes, let's use the power of this Worx 20-volt battery. So this is a bad boy, okay? This is an 8-inch blade. We've got a nice sheath on it. So we remove the sheath because of course we are very concerned with safety. But you wanna talk about doing it yourself better? Let's press down and let's slice and dice. This to me, without the cord, is so easy. So you're gonna have some shrubs, you're gonna have some plants that are going to need to be trimmed up. Now, I am a landscape designer, I'm a professional gardener, and I'm gonna tell you a couple of things. The best thing you can do for your plants is to chop them. It stimulates new growth. It keeps them healthy. These are sharp blades and they oscillate back and forth. So what we say, chop it and just do these smooth little sections. Now this is gonna go through up to a pencil in size. It's so lightweight. If you have hedges that are really high, you can easily slice and dice through it. So it's, you know, we were thinking about this when you were talking about washing cars. It's fun to take care of your plants. And even if you might not necessarily love the outdoors, there are some things that need to be done on your property. And maintaining your hedges, getting rid of the dead and disease. This is what's going to keep your plants healthy. And I love that we can depend on this Worx battery. So this is gonna go into more than 100 of our Worx products. And I love this battery because there's an indicator light on the back, so you can press it and see how much power you have left. So listen, if you want to have some fun slicing and dicing, this is what you want to get your hands on. 8-inch blade. Easily. Yeah, no, go ahead, because you know I'll talk all day, Shannon.
Oh, Carrie, you're so cute. I mean, first, I just get so excited to see you, because seriously, I don't have you in my shows often enough these days. And I guess all good things come to those who wait, because they also made this a this day only price. So not only was Carrie kind enough to join me on a Friday, you get this price for my show. Now, coming up, my friend Debbie, my desk mate Debbie, I love Miss Debbie Denman. She is actually going to be here for 3 hours of fashion. So even though this price expires at midnight, this is a one and done. This is your only opportunity to grab this. And no kidding, with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, this will pay for itself over and over again. Because the thing about this is, Carrie, when we talk about landscaping, and obviously you are a professional, I just always get so inspired by what you do in the garden and you're a landscape designer, but this really does put control in the palm of our hands. And Carrie, one of the things that I like, and I think it's probably the reason I'm such a big fan of the Worx brand is, and I'm just gonna say this, and forgive me for being gender specific, but as a woman, this is not intimidating to me. And their brand, it's power, it's portability, it's a great price, but it's not that. You nailed it. It's not hard for me to manage. It's not crazy, okay, what do I do with those clippers? This it's just like a natural extension of your hand. It looks so easy to use, doesn't it?
All of a sudden you feel like you're at the hibachi restaurant, right? And you're just easily slicing through, you know, all of these shrubs or hedges. And so I recommend, especially for those of you who have some hedges or some shrubs, give them a nice little haircut, right? You might want to round yours if you have some that you like rounded, or you can really just slice through the top of it to make it nice and flat on one side. It's really going to come down to personal opinion and how big your hedges are. But it's important because, like I said, it does stimulate new growth, but it also gets rid of that dead and even possibly disease that you have on these shrubs. I'm going to tell you one thing that I know for a fact, Shannon. Gardening is competitive. So if you see that house in the neighborhood, and you know the one I'm talking about, for me, it's my house, just so you know. And I know that everybody knows that my house is the one that has all the nice landscaping. And I have to say, it's because of the tools that I have. Obviously, I love what I do, right? This is fun for me. But it sure wouldn't be fun if I was going around to all of those hedges and having to use this. It's rusty. It's way heavier than this. It's not battery powered the way this one is. And, you know, I can't reach up high. And I'm reaching up so high that you can't even see it. With these, what a cumbersome, difficult deal. And Lord have mercy, if I had to drag this thing around, yeah, I can't say it would be as much fun. So I love the Worx brand. We have a 3-year warranty. And in this industry, that is completely unheard of. And the reason we can do that is because of this battery. This is what powers it. This 20-volt battery is a monster. It recharges quickly. It's got an indicator light on it to let you know how much battery power you have left. And it lasts for so much time. I mean, by the time we're done here, I'm going to have a topiary, right? Because I just have so much fun playing with it.
You do indeed. Hey, Mark, is it okay? Can we show some of that videotape again? And Carrie, if you could walk us through this, because again, Worx is such a great brand. They really support us. But so in terms of the things that we're looking at, it looks like whether it's a hedge or a shrub that's against a tight space, it kind of goes wherever you need it to go, doesn't it?
Well, right. And I think it's because it's just so lightweight. I mean, it's like less than 2 pounds. It's safe. It's easy to use. You've got that 8-inch blade. So maybe you don't want to dig your hand in super far, right? This is going to be easy for you. But you can see this nice big shrub they have. Maybe it's got flowers on it. Maybe it doesn't. But all you have to do is just shape it. That's why we call it a trimmer shaper. It's important for you to maintain your landscaping. It's part of owning a home or a condo, and we want it to be easy. We want it to be lightweight. We want it to be portable. We don't want it to be ferocious and scary, but we do want you to be able to get the job done. You know, I always think about my parents in these situations, right? I mean, this is almost giving back their independence because it's lightweight, because they don't have to wait for somebody else to come out and take care of it. I mean, think about how much you pay to have somebody come out and trim up your shrubs or your hedges. In this case, listen, you get this, it's going to last you for years and years. And again, with that 3-year warranty, it's just, and I hate to say it, it's so fun. You just want to walk around and trim everything and do it. Trim everything, stimulate that new growth, look for healthier plants. This is the right time of year to do it. And if you didn't do it in the fall and maybe you just have some sticks and they haven't quite sprouted, what a great time for you to trim your shrubs. If they haven't started putting out their foliage, give it a nice little haircut. And as long as it's about a pencil in diameter or less, which most shrubs are, let's be realistic, you are going to get such a great burst of color and foliage as soon as it starts to come. And, you know, every year you might find more and more things. I mean, you can go up into the trees, you can come down low, and I wish I could pull the camera back, but I mean, I can slice and dice almost anything without this, and with that beautiful fact that we've got safety first. Now, I am going to show you, because obviously we talked about the sheath, right? We also always have a safety in order for us to start any of these Worx products. And we do it because even though it doesn't have a cord, right, we want you to know that this is powerful. We're going to oscillate back and forth. So whether you're right-handed, left-handed, whether you go right or left, you have to push in and up that safety. Super easy. I mean, I can do it with my pinky, and that's when you pull that trigger, and that's when you can start to get to work. You'll come around clicking your heels, having a great time trimming up your plant, Shannon. I want you all to enjoy gardening as much as I do. And I have to say, when you have the right tools, you will really fall in love with at least having that prettiest house on the block.
It's true. I mean, I can only imagine your beautiful landscaping. And Carrie, you always do such an amazing job. And you're right, though. You have to have the right tools. It's kind of like me being in the kitchen last hour. I mean, I've got my own, personal passions there. But when you have the right tools, you get better results. And it empowers you. It just it's that instant gratification for sure. Carrie, thank you again for doing this. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And happy Mother's Day, too.
Thank you. Does this mean I have to go inside now and make dinner?
Hey, Mother's Day is close enough. You make those kids cook for you, Mama.
Did I hear Mother's Month? Yes, that's what I heard.
I love it.
Thank you.
Carrie, I love you. Thank you. Good to see you as always. She's such a good girl. I love her so much. Remember, it is Ready, Set, Summer here at HSN, and go to our HSN website and you're going to see some more great summer-inspired ideas. All right. Spring has sprung, summer has come. I mean, deals come and go, but you've never seen anything quite like our weekly deal drop from Samsung. I am obsessed.